Great Scott, we're live. Okay, today is Thursday, May 1st. Is it May Day? May Day. According to me, and according to my school district, it is Friday. The kids and the teachers have the day off. A couple of hourly workers still have to be there. I think some admin just have to be in the building. But teachers and students, the actual teaching that goes on will not be going on tomorrow. Thank goodness. We need a 3-day break. You know what I need? I need spring break part 2, because my spring break sucked, if you guys remember that story with the car vandalized. But I have since, cleaned up the car, detailed it inside and out. I bought the tools for it and everything, brushes, and I have a wet vac and all that. Yeah, one of those carpet cleaner vacuums. But it's off my chest. I was actually talking to a kid today, and he said that in their English class, they did what was it called? I forget, like a candy bowl where they just pass the bowl, add things to the bowl or take things out, and it's just like a gripe session, and they get to sort of air their grievances, and there's candy involved, which always helps. It's kind of funny. It sounds kind of therapeutic. All right. What am I going to do this weekend? Well, I always have projects. I'm going to do puzzles with you guys. By the way, if you enjoy the puzzles, and consider subscribing. I'd love to have you on every day. We do this every day. But yeah, I have the dance concert tonight that I'm filming. I can't wait for that. That's so fun. I love the dance concerts. I've learned the hard way not to live stream the dance concerts. The previous dance teacher asked, during COVID, oh, come on, can I do the live streams of the dance concert? And we did for a little while, but there was this one specific song. Often I will get a copyright claim, hey, those are my songs. You can't use that. But this one particular moment, this is not my channel. This was the school channel that I created it, but it belongs to the school, not this personal channel. The channel that I did it on received a copyright strike, not just a claim hey, that's my music, and you can't monetize it, or all the monetizing goes to me or whatever. They were like, nope, sorry, what you just did there is basically against the terms of service. And it's not anything different than I had previously done. It just happened to use this one song that gives people copyright strikes. And so I was out of my luck. Oh, man, you failed connections today. Oh, shoot. Oh, if Callie failed connections, then I'm doomed. Oh, gosh. All right, well, let's try it. Pocket, shake, purse, pan, pot, dolly, fun, prize, travel, break, bite, kick, zoom, drop, reward, and tilt. The last thing I saw in the chat was, why didn't you get it? So I'm nervous about looking. Yeah, don't ask that, right? You can't say which ones. Don't be specific. You can say purple or blue or yellow or green, but don't say what the categories are. That totally gives it away, doesn't it? Okay. So where do I even begin? Tilt, shift, zoom. Okay, PTZ, right? Pan, tilt, dolly. Where's dolly? Haha, there's dolly. Nice, PTZ, definitely. Okay, yep, that's the first one I saw. Why? Because I teach video production, and I teach that on a daily basis, right? I'm teaching kids camera motions every single day. So that's the first one I'd see, of course. And it's a blue category. Okay. So in theory, there are harder ones, and there's one harder one, 2 easier ones. But as we saw, what was that, yesterday with the yellow category with the shoe parts? I was not having that one. Okay, so what about like kick, bite, shake, and drop? And break. Okay, hold on. So I see another one that's more obvious. I see purse, reward, pot. Oh, and prize. Is that yellow or green? That's yellow. So what's this other one then? Travel agent, travel voucher, travel break, right? Like a holiday. You go travel, you take a break. Pocket the money, pocket change, travel change, pocket book, travel book. Fun size, fun. Oh, wait a minute. Fun size, bite size. Pocket sized. Oh, travel size. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. Oh, I'm so good at this. Oh my gosh. I knew it was like a fill in the blank kind of thing. Bite size, fun size. Oh my gosh. Okay, so to shake, to drop, to break, and to kick. These are things you never want to do to something made of glass. I don't know. What are these related to each other? To stop. Oh, to stop as a habit. Oh, yeah. To break the habit, to drop the habit, to kick the habit, to shake something. Okay. Woo. Okay. So, yeah, like you were saying, right? The blues, what stood out. Dolly. You've never dollied? Okay. So let me explain each one, all right? Because this is what I do literally on a daily basis. I teach video production kids how to make better videos. A dolly is a motion where you're rolling the camera forward or backward, right? So you're here, you're filming, and imagine this is like a nice camera, right? So we're like rolling forward or rolling backward. That's a dolly. A pan is that one that everyone thinks of. It's like left to right, right to left, right? Like panorama. Tilt is moving the camera upward or downward, right? And then a zoom, I can't really do zoom. This is a, fixed lens, but, you'd pinch in or squeeze out with your two fingers. Or if you have an optical lens, of course it's zooming in or zooming out. What are other ones? There's tracking and trucking. That's a dolly, but you're moving with the action. There's an orbit shot where you go around the action. That's a cool looking one. Think like, that famous shot where Neo is dodging the bullets in the Matrix, right? The famous orbit shot or arcing shot. Another fun one is the crane, or sometimes called the pedestal shot. You put your camera up on a thing and it goes up and down like an elevator. It doesn't tilt up or tilt down. It like moves up or moves down. What are some other shots? Yeah, just like tracking, follow shots. Yeah, those are kind of the main ones, right? Pan, tilt, zoom, and dolly. And there's this meme in the industry where, people joke like, oh, the client wants this, and they call, well, pan it this way, pan over here, pan this way, and everything's a pan. Where, we know better. It's a dolly, or it's a tilt, or it's an arc shot, or something. But the client will only refer to it as panning, up, down, left, right, everywhere. Winnings, right? You win something. You won the pot. You won the prize, the purse, the reward, the ante, I don't know. Yeah. Words that precede size to mean small, bite size, fun size, pocket size, and travel size. Nice. I'm glad I saw that one. I didn't, green. Tyson just said green is the one that he did get. Tyson is the one that, or Tyson said he got the green one. Let's see. Tyson asked, have you watched any of my YouTube videos? Tyson, I think I have. You went to like the LDS Conference Center once, and yeah, I remember that. Definitely. Absolutely. You don't have to explain zoom or tilt. Actually, surprisingly, I do, though. Like, people know zooming pretty well, but, like, tilt up and down, I don't know. People don't get that one. Let's see. Good job, everyone that won today. I'm one of the 51%. I wish I could say I was one of the 1%. No, I'm one of the 51%. Yeah, took 4 attempts. Oh, well, lucky me, man. I don't think I used a single attempt, did I? Yeah, holy smokes. 62 perfect puzzles, and one is today. Did I get purple first today? I don't think I got purple first. No, I didn't. I got blue first. Blue first. Okay, I need to tell you a funny story about this. Do I check the connections and Wordle bots? I really don't. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I want to like go to the next puzzle, right? Michael's always asking, hey, oh, Michael, you're the one that asked, right? Michael's always wanting to move on. And so I don't want to make it boring for you, so I just dive on to the next one. Michael, you're always the one that's, reminding me to move on, right? I have a funny story about the mini. So I'm teaching first period today, and it is dead silent except for me teaching. And then suddenly, just as loud can be, I hear ba ba da 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 da, just like the loudest thing in the world. And this girl in the third row is doing the mini crossword, and everyone just starts busting up laughing. And I said, "Well, how long did it take today?" And she said, "Oh, it was a really hard one today. It took like 5 minutes or whatever she said." And I said, "Oh, I usually do it in about a minute and 40 seconds, or right around 2 minutes." And she said, "Yeah, usually for me too, but man, specifically today it was really tough. So we may be in for a treat today. I don't know. This may be a tough one." Okay, let's do it like that so we can see, and I need to scroll up. There it goes. Question that looks like today's date. Oh, cute. That's cute. May I? Marvel's The Avengers, for example, is a franchise. It's a universe. It's, I don't know. We'll come back to that. Bring to mind, to remember, to maybe call up. No, that's too many letters. We'll come back. Like notebook paper. Notebook paper is thin, thick, I don't know. An Australian millipede holds the record for the most in the animal kingdom at 1,306 legs. Ugh. Oh, that makes me having 1,300 legs. What? Marvel's The Avengers, for example. Wait, we already had that one. 5 across and 1 down. But what is it? Marvel's The Avengers. I guess we'll come back. We need more letters. Surrounded by. How about among? That is not good. Maybe yikes. Yikes. Like some coffee orders. Oh, iced. Iced tea, iced coffee. Where to find ribosomes and mitochondria in the cell. Oh, yes, of course. Marvel's The Avengers is a comic. To bring to mind, to evoke. Like notebook paper lined. I don't know what she was talking about. Maybe she was just engrossed in what I was saying, but yeah, it was really funny. She was just doing the Wordle, or no, the mini crossword, and sure enough, we heard just the sound you just barely heard, and it was so loud. Like the volume was all the way up on her computer, and it was just like, it stopped me dead in my sentence. I was like, Well, how long did it take you? And she said it was like 5 minutes. There I go. I did it in just over 2. I don't know what she was up in the night about that one. This girl in my class that was doing the puzzle and outed herself. Question that looks like today's date. May I? Because it's May 1st. Marvel's The Avengers is a comic. Bring to mind, evoke. Like notebook paper, lined. An Australian millipede holds the record for the most in the animal kingdom at 1,306 legs. Ugh. Gross. Marvel's The Avengers, also a movie, right? It's a comic and a movie. Very clever to put it, it's sharing the O in the puzzle. Surrounded by, among. That's not good. Yikes. Like some coffee orders, iced. I'm a sucker for iced tea. I know. Like, it's so sugary, and I don't know. If I could drink one thing for the rest of my life, I would drink Arnold Palmer's for the rest of my life. It's just delicious. It reminds me of my childhood. So I grew up on the East Coast, just minutes from surf, right? We'd throw our boards in the back of the car, and at the end of the school day, the bell rang. We would race over to the beach. And on the way, we would stop at Wawa, the convenience store, and I would buy like one of those half gallons of raspberry iced tea. That's like a core memory of mine. And it spills over to today. I know. It's sugary and terrible for you, but I love it. All right. Where to find some ribosomes and mitochondria? Of course, in the cell. In the cell. Let's see. To be honest, probably didn't need 5 minutes, huh? Ada Cross was an actual animal in Australia. May I? What a cute clue. Vrumo. I know how to pronounce your name now, right? Because you said it in the chat. I'm going to remember that forever now. Vrumo. I have Arnold Palmer in my school store. How lucky are you? Selling Arnold Palmer. We have this great, it's not a convenience store. It's an actual supermarket. And in the drink aisle, they sell Arnold Palmers. You know how they're like 99 cents? You can get them for 68 cents right now. They're on sale. Oh my gosh, and they're just divine. It's one of my favorite things. Embarrassing school stories. I don't know. From after I became a teacher. Oh, plenty of those. But I don't know. I'd have to think about it, Tice. Okay. Well, let's dive in and do the Wordle here. So, I was thinking about the word iced. What if I said riced? I mean, that's a word, right? Like iced tea. A little bit of help. We got the E and the D. We could play... How about... That's a great word. Float. Okay, 4th and 5th again. And the T is at the end. That's a good thing. So then, all we have left are the U and the Y. Is that a word? Punky? It is! No way! Punky, like Punky Brewster. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, well, look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys. My strategy works so well. I always see people guessing words or letters they've already guessed. I'm like, don't do that. In the first 3, you got to guess completely different words, completely different letters. Okay, so Rice gave us ED. Float gave us AT, and the T is at the end, and there's a P somewhere. So, and that's all 5 letters. So we just need to put it in the right order, right? So if it was like D, A, P, E, T, or... Oh, what if it starts with a vowel? Wait a minute. Look. Adept. That's a word. Okay, A can go there. D can go here. E, P. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I bet it's this. Nice. I'm adept at this puzzle. I am adept. Because I did it. Look at that. 80 in the streak. I can't give up now. I've got a couple busy days ahead of me, so I'm like, oh, what if I can't get the Wordle? Right? What if I run out of time? Oh my gosh. I just thought of something. Because the day of graduation, I'm in charge. So I teach TV broadcast, right? And I'm in charge of broadcasting all of the different all of the different graduations at the event center that we have it at. And there's like 5 graduations. The first one starts at like 9 in the morning, and I guess there's 4 of them because it's 9 in the morning, 11, 1. I forget how they space it out, and then like 1 is just like at 7 at night. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, it's all throughout the day, and I don't know if I'm gonna have time because there is a gap in between. But I'm not home. I'm literally like at this event center the entire day. So for the day of graduation, the day of graduation, I might stream from this event center. Is that insane? That's crazy. I won't be able to do my camera because I don't have my green screen behind me. Oh, shoot. That would be so funny if I did my live stream at this event center. I won't turn the camera on. Maybe I'll still do the commentary, but I'll just have like people around me. Oh my gosh, that'll be so funny. Maybe I'll just find like a quiet place, like an unused conference room or something. That would be so funny. Oh my gosh. Here, adept. Can I define adept for you? You're asking about adept. Okay, very skilled or proficient at something. I would say I very adeptly did the puzzle today. In 4. I usually get it in 4. Isn't that amazing? Unless it really stands out and I get it in 3. I've never got it on the first. I've never got it on the second. Couple times on the third. Pretty equal distribution. And I've never not gotten it because of this strategy I have. Pretty good. So we started with riced in honor of the word iced in the in the crossword puzzle, and then I just added an R to it for riced. And then I tried a non-intersecting word, which was float, which gave us the A and the T was in the correct place. And then I'm like, what's left? I got a U and a Y. Gross. What can I make with U and Y? And I tried punky. That is so funny. And that gave me all 5 stinking letters. Wow. That's cool. Pretty cool. Okay, let's do the strands. And I just have had to fix this every time lately. There's a bar on the top. You can see the bar that says, offer won't last long. Up to 75% off your games. Right? They're advertising to you. I don't know. Maybe me doing the puzzles is free advertising for them. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. All right. I get around. I get around. So round things, or things that make orbits, or just simply round things like wheels. Look, I almost W-H-E-E. Oh my gosh. Is it wheel? No, it's not wheel. Wheels? Is that part of the spangram? I see wheel. Wheels. I don't know. I get around. Maybe things with wheels. Because I see wagon right here. Whoops. Wagon. Okay. All right. I see another one. Bicycle. What? Did I spell it wrong? Bicycle. Oh, I spelled it B-Y. I should have spelled it B-I. Duh. I know how to spell the word bicycle, I promise. Oh, boy. I feel like I see the word skateboard right here. B-O-A-R-D. Oh, here it is. Skate. Nope. Skate. board. Skateboard. Okay. Is it wheelie? It's wheelie. It's wheelie. Oh, Vruma, you said the same thing. Oh, it's got to be wheelie. There it is. Things that have wheelies. What are other things that have wheels? S. Oh, scooter. Okay, one more, and it's apparently a huge word. Yeah, that's a funny one. Oh, I think I know what it is. Roller blades. Roller blades. Sweet. And you know what I think they were going for with this spangram? Look, Wheelie, and it makes almost like a ramp. Doesn't that look like a ramp? Hey, bro. How you doing? Bro, are ya? Here's a ramp, right? You could take off on a ramp with a scooter, a skateboard, rollerblades. Oh, a bicycle? That sounds dangerous. I've seen too many fail videos to know a bicycle and ramp don't mix. And then a wagon. I don't think a wagon you'd want to go over a ramp. A little kid inside a red wagon. Your salary has wheels. They always escape my bank account by the end of the month. That's a good one. Oh, man. Does it have a shape? Yeah, I was thinking that the shape of the spangram is like a ramp. I could be dead wrong, though. I'm very often wrong. I have been wrong once or twice in my life. Mostly humble about being correct all the time. Okay, letterboxed. Ooh, my microphone's jumping out. Okay. If you've never played letterbox before, we're trying to use up all 12 of these letters. I swear there's 12 letters. There we go. There's 12 letters that we're trying to use up. Yeah, just wheeled things. Things with wheels on them. Okay. There we go. That looks better. All right, so we're trying to use up all 12 of these letters. And we have to do it in 6 words. And usually if it's 6 words, maybe it's a little more challenging words, like J. Letters I have to get rid of, like J or... Oh, look, I can do ing. That's good. There's an H. That might be a little tricky, especially where the T and the H are on the same side. Oh, no, and the C and H are on the same side. I almost see the word cousin, but I can't do 2 letters on the same side, so US doesn't work. Okay, there's no R. Let's familiarize ourselves with the puzzle. Let's look at it. Okay, don't give away. Don't give away. We've got a U, an S, and an N, and G, I, L, O, Y, and J. Sorry, my brain turned off right there. C, T, and H. What could we say? J-O-Y spells joy, but they're all on the same side, so we can't use that. Help me out in the chat. If you've played the game, keep it to yourself. But if you are playing it with me for the first time, I would love to hear your ideas. Let's brainstorm together. Don't spoon feed me answers. But if you got some ideas because you are just playing it for the first time, we've got an ing hanging on. There's no E. Can't say like cuttlefish. So we could do... ghosting. That's a good word. Ghosting. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. Ready? I'm nervous about this word. What if I spell it wrong? Gyno. Colo. No! I can't do GI. Oh. What a just... Okay. All right. I can do this. Gynecology. What do you mean it's not on the list? Am I wrong? Tell me that's not... All right. I'm going to break my own rule and look it up. Oh, it's an E. Gynecolog. Okay. I didn't Google it. I didn't hit enter. That would be awkward. I just had the autofill tell me how to spell it. It's an E. It's an E. Gynecology. And there's no... Can I play S on the end? Ghostings? Ghosting. Man, I thought I had something. I know, it's with an E on the end. That same kid I asked when she played the mini crossword during my class. Lots of kids play the games. And you know what? If you're playing Shell Shocker or some stupid game, I usually say, hey, you know what? Turn that off. But if a kid's playing like a smart game, like, one of the New York Times games, I usually let it slide. Maybe that's like two-faced of me. But if a kid is growing their brain as a result of playing a game, I'll allow it. Tyson, that is one to maybe ask your mom or dad. He says, what does gynecology mean? Yeah, that is, I thought, yeah, a lady doctor. There you go. Some might say a down there doctor. Okay, so we're all beat red in the face. Let's keep playing this puzzle. Yeah. How about gutsy? That's a good word, gutsy. Ghosting, ghosting, gutsy. What do I do? What do I do? Okay. So if maybe I'll reverse engineer this puzzle. If I can get over from ghosting, if I can end a word on a G, then I can go ghosting, gutsy, and we got it. So we have, let's see, what do we have left? We've got a C, a J, and an L to use up. I was going to say jolt, like jolting. Jolting doesn't work because the J and the O together. But if we played... Man, how do we get over to those two college level words? It said genius for both. I feel smart. I feel smart. Okay, I'm going to write these down. Because I have an idea, but I don't know if it's going to work. Ghosting and gutsy. Yeah, right? What starts with a Y? I'm thinking of maybe doing it backwards. If I can start with some words that have a C, a J, and an L in them, Then I can get over to the G. If it ends on a G, then I play the rest of it ghosting and gutsy. Right? Okay, that's the plan. That's the plan. End on a G somehow and use up the J, the L, and the C. But what? Oh, I can't play jingle because G and L are on the same side. There's no A in the puzzle. Jolt. Last night there was an earthquake in Utah? Whoa. I didn't know about that. Crazy, crazy. Tyson is keeping us well informed. It's good. Let's see. J. I really want to play jolting. I feel like J-O would work, but if there's J and O on the same side, that doesn't work. Oh, there's no R. I thought of a word that has a C and a J in it. Conjure. I can't say conjuring. Man, that would be another college level word. I can't do counting. Man, oh man. Julying. There's no A or R. Can't say jugular. Is that how you spell it? There's no A. There's no A. Can't do conjugation. I love the idea. I can't do conjunction because U and N are on the same side too. Man. Conjunction. Man. Cujo. That's actually a word in Portuguese. Cujo. I'd love to spell the word cousin, but O-U-S, U-S are on the same side. There's no E. And maybe play eject if there was an E. I need to get rid of the C, the J, and the L. How about even just a small word? We don't have to do this in 2 words, guys. We can do this in 6. We got plenty of space, plenty of time. We need to get rid of a C, a J, and an L. That doesn't use any of those letters. How about gist? What? Isn't that how you spell gist? Maybe it's G. Is it G? I think it's G-I-S-T. Jolt. Well, July is a word. I know that. What? What do you mean July is not a word? That's insane. That's insane. Why is July not a word? If the U and the S weren't on the same side, we could say unjustly or just. Can't say like log jam. I'm really stuck, guys. I might have to submit my cardinal sin here. Can't play those. Can't play that. There's no A. Okay, you ready for this? I think I have one. Juicing. Okay. Juicing. And then what did I say? Ghosting. Here I am going back to the... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Juicing and ghostly. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. I wonder if that's how the bot's going to do it. Because you know, every single day they have like yesterday's puzzle, yesterday's answers. Yeah, you can't say July, huh? Okay, I want to see what yesterday's puzzle was. Activist and thurible? Yeah, hard pass on that one. No way we're getting that yesterday. Thurible. What the heck does that mean? But look at today. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. What happened? Oh, I see what I did. I accidentally hit. That's so funny. I'm trying to do a screenshot, and the screenshot is almost the same thing. There we go. Took a nice little screenshot. I'm going to post that onto our onto my page or something. I don't know. That's funny. Oh, wow. Wow. 2 words today. Juicing and ghostly. Is that how you did it, Brumo? Is that how you did it? Seriously? Oh my gosh. I'm still coming down from that one. Juicing and ghostly. So I originally had it written here, ghosting. You know, you don't answer somebody on the telephone, you ghost them. But then I saw juicing, I wrote juicing, and then instead of ghosting, I was like, oh, I just need an L and a Y. I can add an L and a Y to ghost. It was like this mind blow moment. Wow. That's so cool. So cool. That's crazy. I know I already took a screenshot, but I'm excited. I don't believe that. Oh, that's crazy. Oh. Yeah. That can be your, what do you call it? Like picture for your YouTube video. My thumbnail. Yeah, that could be my thumbnail for this video. Absolutely, I agree. Maybe I'll change the thumbnail to make it be my reaction to this one. That's cool. That is so cool. You know, it's funny, that same girl that made, that was playing the mini crossword, and she said, "Oh, it's really hard. It took me 5 minutes," and it made this super loud sound when she did it. I asked her afterwards. I said, "Do you play Letterbox? Do you play Strands?" And she says, "Well, I play." I think she said she plays. What did she do? She does. I'm trying to remember what she said. I think mini crossword first, and then the Wordle, and then the connections, and then Strands, and that's it. And I said, "Well, you don't play the Letterbox?" And she said, "No, I don't think. It sounds too hard to me." She said, "I've tried it once or twice, and it was really challenging." And I said, "Yeah, you need like a big vocabulary." She's a smart girl, super smart girl. But maybe it's just it's a little too much like processing power. Totally understand that. You're here to have fun. You're here to watch me play and have fun. You're here when you do the puzzles, you're here to have fun, right? It's not anything to fret over. So if you're fretting, maybe you've done it like, it's over the top. I wonder if if make her play connections, if she didn't find the blue today, flunk her. Well, she's in my photography class, one of my photography classes, not my TV. If she was in my TV broadcast class or my video production class and she didn't get the blue category here, I'd be pretty disappointed. I would be very disappointed. We'd have some words. In fact, talking about this one, maybe I should, speaking of screenshots, maybe I should screenshot the connections today, because it is all in the blue category, all about movie camera verbs. A dolly, a pan, a tilt, a zoom, an arc, an orbit, what's another one? A pedestal, a crane shot, a tracking shot, a trucking shot, and then one of the most common ones, a static shot. As a starter, as a bell ringer, each of my classes, the video and the TV broadcast class, one time, I don't remember when, it was a couple of months ago now, but I have the kids stand up, they get all, out of their seats and everything. For some kids, they just want to like relax, I'm like, get up. And the starter is trying out all the different camera motions, right? I say, okay, grab your invisible camera, or some of them have a real camera, right? And I say, grab your invisible camera and let's try a dolly, right? So they dolly in or out, they roll the camera forward or backward, they pan, right, to the left or to the right. And I said, okay, then grab your invisible camera and do a tilt, right? Tilt up and then tilt down. Zoom in, right? That one's hard to do, hard to show on an invisible camera. But if you have a real camera, you can see what that looks like. And then, tracking or trucking or all these different ones. And they're all trying, I have them do squats to do the pedestal, the crane going up and down. It's really funny. And I said, okay, now we're going to do the most challenging one of all, the static shot. And they just stand there still, right? All the different camera motions. All right. The yellow category today should be the easiest one, and it was pretty easy to see, to spot that one. Pot, prize, purse, and reward, those are all winnings. And then words that precede size to mean small. I'm so glad I saw that one. It's very often that the purple category is like a fill in the blank, kind of like this. And today was words that precede size to mean small, right? Bite size, fun size, pocket size, right? Like a little pocket watch or something. What else is pocket size? Tamagotchi. And then travel size. And then usually green you find easier, right? Sometimes I find green the first. But stop as a habit. I think Tyson or somebody said they found green first and only that one. I found that one last. I don't know. Just sometimes the categories don't speak to me, right? It's not like, what is it? What is it? What is it? I can't find it. It's not speaking to me. Stop as a habit. To break a habit. To drop. To kick a habit. or to shake a habit. Yeah, I love that. Can I be real with you guys? I'm going to be like super transparent. I have a habit and I would love to get rid of it, but ever since I was a little kid, I bite my nails. I do. There's my proof right there. My shameless confession today is that yes, I bite my nails. Yep, that's my habit. I would love to break that habit. I would love to shake that habit. I don't have bad habits. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I'm a pretty straight-laced person. But I don't know. Specifically, the habit that I have picked up just when I was like a tiny kid, even to now, and I'm, many, many years into my adult career and even, and I am a nail biter. Oh, movies. Give me some popcorn, because if I'm watching a movie without popcorn, my nails are gone, right? That's just, it's a terrible habit. I know. Terrible habit. Put tape on your fingernails? Oh, painting your nails. I've also heard of fingernail polish that's like, it tastes bad, right? It's like bitter. I feel like I'd still want to bite through them, though. Put tape on your nails. I'm going to try that, Tyson. I'm going to try that one. I'm going to put tape on my fingernails. See if that helps. I might chew the tape. I don't know. Is tape bad for you? There's microplastics. No, you get macroplastics. You just get entire chunks of plastic eating tape. You guys are funny. Let's see. Question that looks like today's date. May I? Right? May 1st. That's cute. We're getting to those days that, may the 4th be with you, the revenge of the 5th, right? We're getting close to those days. May 1st is where we see all those Justin Timberlake jokes, right? It's going to be May. Actually, no, I take that back. It's probably last week, the last couple days, that you've seen all those jokes about Justin Timberlake saying it's going to be May. Oh, funny. Okay, help me out. Is today May Day? When is May Day? Is today... No, not May. I know it's May. I can look at a calendar. May Day? Hold on. May Day is September 1st? Monday, September 1st in Canada. Oh, in Canada. Okay. Canadian Labor Day, a.k.a. May Day. Spring festivals? No, what is this, Google? Come on, you're killing me here. This is Labor Day in Canada. No. Google has led me astray. You know who has not led me astray? ChatGPT has not led me astray in the last little while. There's sometimes it just totally makes up bogus answers. But today, oh my gosh, I had a kid in my class just panic. She's like, Miller, I broke my camera. I broke it. I was like, well, slow down. Let's figure it out. She had this beautiful, nice camera. And the nice thing about, she has a Nikon. And the nice thing about some Nikons is that you can interchange lenses from like an old film camera or an older DSLR, a newer DSLR, and they all fit this lens system because it's been the same lens system for literally decades. And so she has this old lens, and she was like, Miller, I think I broke it. And I'm like, well, what happened? Let's look at it. And she said, if I change the aperture, it doesn't work. It doesn't take a picture anymore. There's a lens error. And I was like, man, I don't know. I fiddled with it. I tried to figure it out. And I noticed that if you put it on the F22 all the way to the end of the dial, it did kind of work, but I couldn't take a picture. And I was like, what the heck? What's going on? And so I asked ChatGPT, and it said, oh, yeah, I know exactly what's going on, right? ChatGPT, I have kind of talked to me as a friend. I love it. And it's so like non-judgmental, non-confrontational. Love talking to ChatGPT, honestly, about, like I was saying, stock advice or camera work, teaching, anything, music, like you name it, ChatGPT knows about all of it. And it said, oh, no problem. You need to set this camera to F22 like you did, the red number, and then you can change the dial on the camera itself, on the digital camera. And that's how it gets changed. The reason the number is red, it's different than all the others, is so that you can change it on the dial on the camera. And it worked, and I handed it back to her. I was like so relieved because she's just panicked. She's like, what did I do? I don't know what I did. And so ChatGPT literally saved the day for this girl. I was so nervous for her. Oh, yep. Okay, question that looks like today's date. How did we get talking about ChatGPT when the answer was may I? Oh, because I was Googling. Right, and Google Gemini led me astray. It went, oh, it's Labor Day, Monday, September 1st. No, I asked about May Day. May Day is a celebration with roots in both spring festivals and the labor movement. Okay, maybe that's where the Googling came from, the labor movement. It's celebrated on May 1st and is recognized as a public holiday in many countries, including some European, Asian, and Latin American countries. Interesting. Yeah, like dancing around the maypole. You've seen all of that before. Why is May Day no longer celebrated? Anti-communist attitudes during the Cold War. Opposition to working class unity. Oh my gosh, union busting. You can thank union busting for today not being a national holiday. Oh, criminy. Oh, boy, that's so funny. Okay, Marvel's comic, The Avengers. Bring to mind, evoke. Like notebook paper is lined instead of blank. An Australian millipede holds the record for the most in the animal kingdom at 1,306 legs. Ugh. Did I see somebody say they're from Australia? Are you from the Big Island? Oh, have you seen one of these things? That makes me sick to my stomach. I'm trying to see it across. Oh, maybe just somebody mentioned that about Australia. Oh, gosh. An Australian millipede. Marvel's movie, The Avengers. So it's both a movie and a comic, and I love that they used the O to combine the two. Surrounded by, among. That is not good. Yikes. Like some coffee orders, iced, or some tea orders as well. You get an iced tea. Delicious. Where to find ribosomes and mitochondria. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Don't ask me what a ribosome does, though. Because they taught us what a mitochondria does, but I don't remember what a ribosome does. Okay, so in honor of the word iced tea, I put riced with an R in the front, and it gave me the E and the D, and then I tried a non-intersecting word, float, and that gave me the A, and the T in the correct place. How lucky is that? And then using the rest of the letters, I'm thinking, what's left? You know, there's 16 letters left. And I tried punky, which is a funny word, but punky gave us, used up both of our remaining vowels, and we tried the P there. And it gave us the P, so I had all 5 letters. How cool is that? And mixing the letters around, I tried, consonant starting letters, but what sang to me there was adept. And I was very adept at doing this puzzle, and I'm sure you guys are very adept at doing your puzzles because you're genius level. Just really good. Tyson, I can't read that on the stream. It's inappropriate. It's not inappropriate, but it's. I bet you an AI bot is watching right now from working for YouTube and going, "Oh, you can't say that word." So read it in the chat. You'll see it. Isn't a ribosome the X-shaped thing with DNA in it? No, that's a chromosome. All right. Well, Vrumo asks, so I'm going to look it up. What is a ribosome? What is a ribosome? A complex cellular structure composed of RNA proteins acts as the cell's protein synthesis machinery. It translates the genetic code from messenger RNA, mRNA, into a sequence of amino acids, which fold to form proteins. Oh, okay, so maybe we are both correct. Here, let me help you out there. Learn about the complex situation of a cell. There we go. Bound ribosomes. Composed of RNA-free ribosomes, just floating protein. There you go. Well, we learned something new, didn't we? We're not on that. We're on this. We already did. We were already adept at our puzzle. So we're going to do, instead of the Wordle, let's finish off with the Strands. All right. So next, I get around, right? These are different round, right? Cute, round. Round words. Round vehicles, things that are wheeled. Wagon wheels. Oh, I love, that's my favorite pasta. Do you have a favorite pasta? Shout out in the chat what your favorite pasta is. Yeah, you were absolutely right. Nope. Callie square on the head, knows exactly what ribosomes are. Shout it out in the chat what your favorite pasta is. Mine is wagon wheels. I know, I'm a child. I'm an absolute, 6-year-old child. Kicking and screaming, demanding mom to make wagon wheels. I know. But my favorite, absolute favorite, name any other pasta, wagon wheels is better. If you don't know what wagon wheels are, go to the store, get a box of mac and cheese. You might have to get the off-brand, but get wagon wheels, specifically wagon wheels, and it will change your life. Really, I know. You're thinking it's the dumbest thing I've ever said. Wagon wheels. I'm not making that up. Favorite pasta is anything Alfredo. Oh, you could do wagon wheels Alfredo, no doubt. Is that SpaghettiOs? No, sir. No, sir. Now we got to look it up. Okay. Wagon wheel pasta. Because you asked. Here it is. Just so you know, I'm not making this up. Wagon wheel pasta. That right there. Try it sometime. It will change your life. I know. That sounds like the goofiest thing ever. And maybe it is. Maybe I'm just a small child at heart. But have wagon wheels and it will change your life. Wagon wheels. The texture is there. The flavor is all the same, no doubt. The flavor is all the same. But sauce, meat, cheese, anything. Wagon wheels. Why are we talking about that? Well, because in the Strands puzzle today, you can see that we are talking about things that are wheeled, right? Wheelie things. Okay, all right. So Callie just threw down. Callie's saying that seashell pasta. I do like the shells. Okay, now there's lots of different sizes. What size are we talking about? Are we talking like noodle pasta? What do you call those? Like pasta salad shape, like the 1-inch ones, or like the tiny guys, or those big ones that you can stuff shells? Oh, classy. Vrumo says letter pasta, right? The ones that are shaped like letters. You can put alphabet soup, like a tomato soup with little letters in it. That'd be good too. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Go to the store. Next time you go to the store, get a box of wagon wheels. It will change your life. It's my favorite one. So, wheeled things, right? You can see the ramp that it created. We're going to ramp over that. Rollerblades. Scooter. Skateboard. I read that counterclockwise. It's actually clockwise there. Wagon and bicycle. All of those things I could imagine going over a ramp like the word wheelie has made. Except for maybe the wagon. I could see a bicycle going over too, but kind of goofs it up. I know, you're still selling those peanut butter and salsa sandwiches. I'm not convinced yet, Tice. I'm not convinced. Okay, Strands. Here we go. So let's go to our last one, the letterbox. Now I'm thinking about all these foods. You know what I really want? I want, who was it that was on earlier that said I want a steak calzone? I still have a steak calzone in my freezer. Maybe I'll make that. And hot dog, look at that. We played the letterbox and we solved it in 2 words. 2 words. I can't wait to see if this is how the bot did it tomorrow. We don't get to know until tomorrow, the puzzle. That's pretty exciting. Juicing. And then the G led us to ghostly. At first I had, what did I have? Ghosting. And then the Y led us, or the G, another G, led us to gutsy. Nope. We did it all at once. Juicing and ghostly. All right. Awesome. Well, I've got some things to do. Like I said, in about an hour and a half, I've got my my school's dance concert, and I've already set up for it. Like right after school, after the bell rang, I went into the auditorium and I set up my my camera setup and all that. So I'm raring to go. I'm ready. But all we need is music and dancers, and then I can film them. That's a fun one. I look forward to that one every year. My girls actually love going to it as well. My younger girls love watching the dance concert. So we'll usually do that. Oh, a soap wagon, like a soapbox. Oh, Vrumo, because Vrumo lives further around, right? Some of us, I like to say, some of us gravity pulls in a different direction, right? Yeah. So if you're, what time is it, right? Didn't you say like my time? It's usually like 2 a.m. You're on the opposite side of the world. Are you parallel to like, I don't know, or Spain or something? There's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. All right. Well, good stuff. All right. Awesome. That's super cool that is how the bot did it. That is cool. I always love that when it like coincides like that. It's worth a screenshot. Definitely worth a screenshot today. Okay, you guys are awesome. Thanks for great chat today. Really great, conversation and all that. I will, let's see. It looks like you lost me for a minute. I do need a new internet connection for sure. But, yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks for a great stream. Thanks for staying with me, even with all of the... No, don't give away Tyson. No, don't give away the Wordle. I'm not watching. I'm not looking at that. All right. Well, thanks for a great stream. Thanks for a great chat. This was a lot of fun. And I will catch you on the next one. See you later.